I can look up on a map through my state database where the pedophiles near me live. That is public access information. And not only that, I can see their photos. I can see what their offenses are. I can see how often they're reporting to probation. All of that information is accessible to me as a resident of the state I live. And that's the case in all of America, all of the United States. The fact that I can have that information at my fingertips about my community, but I can't have that about my congregation, the people I'm going to associate with the most closely within my community, is kind of inconceivable. That the church knows, that church headquarters knows and can point them out in a crowd, and that I don't as a member of that crowd and as a tithe-paying member of that crowd, that is kind of inconceivable. And the fact that they can claim, well, because he said it to me in spiritual confidence, I don't have to tell you that your child might be abused. That is absolutely wild.
And that is reality. That is exactly what's happening. And those photographs that you're able to get and see online is a result of a whole chain of things that has to happen that doesn't happen in this church. It starts with a report, a police investigation, sufficient evidence to obtain a conviction, either through a verdict or a guilty plea. And then the person is subject to all the things you've described, and the public has access to that information. But, particularly like a place like Utah, it's just the tip of the iceberg. So you've got one person on your block. The reality is you've probably got exponentially more than that on that block. But because they were never reported by their bishop, it never went through the system. And because the church never discloses that information, it's like, trust us. Just trust us.